Good morning, family and friends. Day 128, September 2nd, 2021. And we are finally back on trail here in Harper's Ferry. That was the ATC office. And we took our customary picture in front of it. Usually the ATC people do that, but we don't need them to do that. So I'm walking down the Blue Blaze Trail that I did April 28th. Walking down the same trail. A little deja vu all over again. I thought I would be mentally stressed or like I'm starting all over again. But no, I'm excited to get this second leg going. And the sun's just popping up day after Tropical Storm Ida came through. Did a lot of damage to a lot of towns. We drove through in very, very heavy rains yesterday. But today, not a cloud in the sky. Gorgeous day, thank God. At least my number one trail angel has a nice day to drive home. So, yeah, here we go. I don't know how far we're going to go today. Maybe 16. I don't know. Up to 16. We'll see how far we get. First day back on trail after a long layoff. September 22nd, when we summited Katahdin. This is what I read in history, this used to be a black college, I believe, back in the 1800s, mid-1800s, before the Civil War. A lot of history in this town, as you can imagine. So anyway, as we go through town here, I'll come back to you when we hit the trail. Stepping back on the trail at 8:18. Appalachian Trail South. We're now SOBO on the AT. We went that way 4 months ago. Now we're going this way. SOBO on the AT. No longer NOBO. I'm at SOBO. White Blaze, hello White Blazes. It's been a while. Well, actually, no, not really. I mean, I was on the trail on Friday, or when did I do my last training? Whoa. Something fell. I don't hear anything rumbling around, so it's not a bear. Anyway, let's see, today's Thursday. Oh, I guess Tuesday I did my conditioning hike on AT and Vernon. So we're back on the trail. EB on the AT again. And we're still going to name the days consecutively from when I started 4 months ago. So again, this is day 128. I am told, well, I have 1,026 miles to go. I have 33 miles to go to hit 1,200. And obviously, I got 27 miles to go from under 1,000 miles. Pack is heavy, 28 pounds, 2 pounds heavier than I left. It's all my food. I kind of beefed up my breakfast a little bit because I wasn't being sustained. I packed out a little breakfast given to me by another trail angel, Lorraine, friend of ours at home. She brought over a bunch of cinnamon rolls and cheese Danish, which I finished before we left. There's only one cinnamon roll left, which I'll have as my second breakfast later on today, or this morning. Sorry about the road noise, folks. Can't do much about it. Crossing this bridge. Shenandoah River. As you can see, there's a lot of water in this river. After the storms we had yesterday from Tropical Storm Ida, I can imagine I'm going to have a lot of issues on the trail. Hopefully not. Hopefully there's not a lot of blowdowns, but there's a lot of water. Just in case you're wondering how we're going to get across this busy road, staircase down, walking underneath the bridge right now. And back up. Quite a different contrast from the thick, dense, deep woods of Maine, huh? Man. I've been climbing up a little bit. Get on top of the ridge for the day. Hardest part about this thing is carrying up these 29 pounds that I've got in my back. Yeah, 29 pounds, I can't believe it. I did some, so I think I solved my leaky pack problem. I got some Cuban fiber bag liners from my manufacturer from Z-Packs, and I got a small bag liner for my top quilt and underquilt. So I got it's like double bagged, and then I sprayed my pack with this stuff called DWR, which is a water repellent. It's not water resistant. It just, beads up the water on the pack, and I did that with my rain jacket too. So I feel confident that the leaky pack situation has been solved, just based on the fact that I got two bag liners from my top quilt and underquilt, so they're not going to get wet. That's the most important thing, along with my hammock. When the hammock is light, thin, it would dry very easily. Just that the down material in the top quilt and underquilt, once that gets wet, it loses all insulation. So yeah, I knew it would be different. One thing I'm happy about is the temperatures though. Low humidity, very cool in the 60s. As you know, I was kind of concerned about that turning south. But so far so good. And the next stretch of 5, 6, 7 days, except for Sunday, it may rain a little bit, showers, but the rest of the days we're looking pretty good. Alright, I figured I'd just let you know what's going on. I guess if I was going NOBO, this would be true, but I'm going SOBO, so it means I'm leaving the Harpers Ferry National Historic Park. We're up on top of the ridge. Nice flat ridge, I love it. Watch out for that web. I did not expect this so soon. I think in gut hooks, we're going to go in and out, basically, of Virginia and West Virginia. But, geez, an hour and 5 minutes into my hike, and here we are. And oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to click off Maine when we hit Katahdin. So, let's do it. So, West Virginia, now it's done. Maryland, done. Pennsylvania, done. New Jersey, done. New York, done. Connecticut, done. Massachusetts, done. Vermont, done. New Hampshire, done. Praise the Lord. And Maine, done. So I've got 9 states done. 9 out of 14. So we have left Virginia, which is the longest state, 560 some odd miles. Tennessee, North Carolina, and then Georgia. So Vermont, Tennessee, that's 4. Yeah. No. Yeah, 4. Sorry. Oh boy. I'm trying to avoid tripping on these rocks and counting in my head at the same time, you know. It's challenging for me. Anyway, so yeah. So that's exciting. 4 states left out of 14. 10 of them done. Wow. That's something. Next milestone is 1,200. And then a milestone after that is under 1,000. So let's keep on clicking them off, folks. Coming up in my first Virginia power line view, going SOBO. Kind of nice. There's a guy up here. I wonder what he's doing. Oh yeah. Nice little view. Sorry. I hear buzzing too. Of the voltage going across these lines. Come on. We don't want to go backwards. There's a little view. And the trail is right behind me. This is Keys Gap. Oops. Hello.
Hi there.
How's it going?
You doing the same thing, documenting?
Yep. And now we got this. Welcome to Virginia. Virginia, here I am. I cannot believe this trail. How flat. How clear of rocks this one is, this section here. It's unbelievable. Opposite to what we saw in Maine. Yeah, you get a couple of rocks like that, but so what? Pretty cool stuff. Okay, who put all these rocks here? The trail's nice and flat and smooth. I'm going up a little bit. Got rocks. Oh boy. I think I'll be coming camping close to what's called the roller coaster in Virginia. And that is basically, it's basically 3 or 4 puds. 3, 4, 5 puds. That's all it is. You know how we love puds. So I think that's tomorrow. But yeah, who put all these rocks here, man? I'm not liking it. Well, after about 3.5 hours and 9 miles covered already, we're gonna have lunch. My second breakfast and my first lunch at this shelter. It's just down the Blue Blaze Trail over here. Still a gorgeous day, as you can see. Low humidity, nice breeze. Let's check out the shelter. Nice shelter. In memory of David Lesser. Got a nice bench. Chair. Neat. Very neat shelter. There's somebody over at the picnic table there. I won't bother. Well, thanks to Lorraine, I'm having my second breakfast, this cinnamon bun, in the shelter here. And then I'll have my first lunch. So thanks, Lorraine, again. Pretty cool. Little pavilion here. It's got a swing. First packed shelter, gray, 1991, Thompson's Tribute. Pretty nice. And the water, unfortunately, is a quarter of a mile away, and I got to get some water, so got to make the long trek. Rod Hollow Shelter, 17.5. That's where we're going to be tomorrow. Blackburn Trail Center. Oh, lost doggy. 11-811, named Gunner. Well, I hope Gunner's found. And there's a, this is a ATC run center, but it's all the way down. I don't know if you can see it from down here, but I hear it's pretty far down. Pretty fair descent off the trail. There's plenty of camping up here though. It's only, let's call it 3. I've done 12.2 miles so far. And it's still a beautiful day. So we'll keep on pushing. Hopefully I'll find something at least by 5 o'clock. But the trail has been part rocky, few ups. There was a view before, but really turned out to be an overgrown view. Couldn't really see anything. Plus I read in comments that there were some rattlesnakes there, so we don't want to mess with the rattlesnakes anymore underneath the rocks there. So I'm going to keep on pushing. Met a Nobo, Georgia Nobo. My goodness, he started July 26th, and he's on his 30-something odd day. He just crossed 1,000 miles. And he said he's not adverse to flipping up to Maine to get that. Well, he's probably going to have to do that because I told him New Hampshire's going to slow him right down. He did 36 miles yesterday in that storm, in a tropical storm Ida. 36 miles. Wow. Unbelievable. But, yeah, so we'll see. I didn't catch his name. So hopefully he makes it. Anyway, we're pushing on. Check out this crazy rock formation. Huh. How in the world was that ever formed like that? That's crazy. Look at this thing. Huh. They would just fall over. Pretty cool. And no, I'm not going to climb up on it. First view of the afternoon, not much. Valley. Hell of a lot different than Maine, huh? That's all we got so far. Hiker warning, about to enter the roller coaster built and maintained by the trail boss and his crew of volunteers. Have a great ride. Nothing but a bunch of puds. I don't think there's many views. Right before this sign, I passed an old guy and he got to talking. He's researching rattlesnakes. He had a long stick. He'd catch them and mark them, and he does some kind of research. I don't know that he gets paid for it, but he does research. And I asked him, I says, well, have you ever been bit? He says, oh yeah, plenty of times. I says, well, what do you do if you get bit in your middle of the woods here? Just seek medical attention. I says, well, and some of those you get bit and you can just walk out? He says, yeah. He said, there are very few deaths from rattlesnakes. He said, cutting and sucking, like you see, it doesn't work. It does more damage. So you're just the best to walk out as best you can, next road crossing, and seek medical attention. So, and the guy says, yeah, I've been doing this for about 30 years. And he says, I'm probably a lot older than you. And he says, how old are you? I says, I'm 68. He says, well, I'm 79. Guy's 79, and he's out here in the woods catching rattlesnakes. God bless him. He's kind of a small guy, medium frame. But yeah, he's out here doing his thing. Knows all about these woods. He's a local guy. That deer was staring right at me at like at 50 feet. Didn't run away or nothing. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm all wrapped up in here. I forgot to give my my wrap up. I was gonna do that before I came and got into the hammock, but I didn't. So we did 16 miles today, and it was pretty easy, easier than what we had in Maine for sure. And I met another hiker who knows a bunch of other hikers that I know. She's staying here tonight. Her name is PBS. And she also is starting her day one of her SOBO flip-flop. She did the no-bow section, now she's going south. Beautiful weather, set up by a stream, so I hit a stream. Yeah, so it's all good. 15.9 today, 16 today. Tomorrow we don't know what we're doing, but we're trying to figure it out. I could have gone longer today, but I didn't want to push it. There'll be plenty of time to push it once I get I got to get my old mojo back, my old, the process of living in the woods again. So hopefully I'll be able to sleep well tonight. It takes me a couple days to get used to sleeping back in a hammock, but hopefully it won't take that long. I'll have a good night's sleep. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you very much for watching. I'll upload this as soon as possible, as you know. Thank you very much. God bless. Have a great evening. Goodbye.